Kimberly here, and this is just me and my iPad practicing. This is a follow-up video to my first video of this series where I look at the song Stars by Grace Potter and the Nocturnals. And I wanted to do a follow-up video because when I was looking back at it, I realized that it was very belty, and I wanted to give you guys some choices. I wanted you to hear choices. So I want to sing it for you. I'm going to sing it for you with a little bit more of a mix. I'm really targeting that the chorus. Sorry, so the chorus on the other video, I'm digging in. I'm really doing more of a belt sound where there's more edge to my chord. Now, I'm going to do it a different way where I'm actually more in, it's a mixed voice, but it has a little bit more head voice dominance. But I'm going to use my resonance to really give it some power sound. I say power sound because physically it doesn't feel like a lot of power because I'm not working that hard. But as far as volume goes, it's there. And then incorporating a little bit more chest dominance as I go a little lower in the range, so then it sort of like deceives the ear a little bit. So let me just show you an example. So when I first did it, I was like, I can't look at the stars, they make me wonder where you are, stars. So that's edgier chord, a little bit more power in my body, like I'm having to work a little bit, which is fine. I mean, it really goes with the energy of the like cry sound. Well, if I want to do it with more of a head dominance mix, it's going to be like this. I can't look at the stars, they make me wonder where you are, stars upon heaven's boulevard, and if I know you at all. So if you notice, I did a little mixing there where like I'm really in that head dominance on the star. You can hear the head voice. Star. There's the head voice, but I'm going to really do the resonance here. Star. So it's getting a little nasal. Star. Now I went more nasal, but opened my palate a little bit so it wasn't so obviously nasal. Because stars is a little annoying. At least I think it is. So, star. That was a little heavy, sorry. Stars, they make me wonder where you are. Stars upon heaven's bull. Now, bull is more of a head voice mix. If you can really hear it, it almost feels like it's got some softening around it. If you think about the tone as like this, I don't know. I imagine it like a tennis ball. Like a brand new tennis ball is really hard, right? Which is kind of like the belt voice. You can bear with me. But like with a little bit of a head voice, though, it's like it's been used a little bit, and so the edges of the tennis ball is like fuzzy. This might be a little bit of a leak, but it just has that softer quality to it. Maybe a little more texture, which could be nice depending on what you're really going for. But then I come off of it, and then I get back down in more of a chest dominant sound, so it's not so obvious that boulevard sounded so soft, if that makes sense. So, up on heaven's boulevard. So boulevard. Now that was a little like backwards yodel. That's okay. Boulevard stays in my head voice. Boulevard, boulevard, boulevard. And then I'll like sneak into it. Or boulevard. So I listened to it, and I just feel incredibly validated about doing this second video on this song, and I'm probably going to, in future songs, really show that comparison of the belt versus like I want to call it belt mixture, because I still consider it a mix. It's just a little bit more chest dominant. So kind of playing around with the different mixes when we're talking about power notes. But I kind of like the texture that I was able to achieve, and as I was moving through my range, I was mixing differently. I was using head voice, and then head voice dominance, and then moving into more chest voice dominance, and just playing around with that. And the beautiful part about that is, technically speaking, when you are able to do all of that, and you've got the technique to do all of that, when you're there in performance and you're feeling something, then the beauty in it is that you can do what you're feeling at the moment. So maybe you need, in a moment, you really need to belt because you need to feel it in your whole body, and so you really want to cry out and have that stop, like you want to feel it, stop, like feel it in your body. And other times you might want to be a little bit more contemplative about it, like you're like, stop, it makes, like, held back a little bit, and so you don't feel it quite as much as you're in your body. So, you know, I'm not saying one is better than the other. It's really about the artist. So there's that. So I hope this was helpful to you. And if you didn't see the first video, you should go check it out and see what I'm talking about, and how I was able to really jump into that chestier quality. Hey, go ahead and subscribe to my channel, or like me on Facebook. You know the drill. I'd appreciate it if you're learning anything from me. I'd appreciate the thumbs up. So hey, take care, and I'll see you on the other side. Bye.